Hello everyone! How are we doing? Well, I guess this morning for me, potentially afternoon or evening for some of you. But yeah, hello everyone! It has been a while since we've come back to Book of Hours, but now we finally can, and I am excited because I've been keeping up with the updates for this game and a lot of the quality of life changes, and oh boy, some of them are good, some of them are absolutely fantastic, and I'm going to enjoy seeing how much it simplifies things potentially. But first off, there's something interesting I found recently when I was initially doing some bitrate testing, and if you go over to this little F next to the monocle of the OV, there's something you can click here. I have no idea what this does. I found it and then immediately went, nope, not spoiling myself yet until I'm on stream. So let's just find out what this does. View hidden papers. Okay, you've got me curious. What does it do? Okay, so you guys can't see it on my end, but there's literally a there's literally a thing that's shown up on on files that has a readme and a whole bunch of things titled like a visitor's guide, a proposition at noon, 77 winks. I have no idea what any of that is. I'm going to leave it for potential reading off stream, and I'll let you know what it is. Mainly because if I read it on stream, that might spoil things for people. But yeah, if you want to view the hidden papers for yourself, now you know how to find them. Anyway, let's continue. Let's continue. I want to get back into this. All right. Now, if I remember correctly, we had a good amount of the house explored initially. Everything is remembered. Hush House endures. Game loaded successfully. God, I love that. Like, I love the fact that even just like the standard, what's it called? Like, you know, game loading or everything like that even has like some flair to it. Granted, Cult Sim did the same thing, but it's still exciting to see. I'm just gonna quickly turn this down on my headphones because it's a bit loud. So what were we up to last time? We had a few books. We were attempting to try and get mysteries on. It was mainly the Brandcroft Diaries and Traveling at Night. Oh yes, we had chosen the artistry path. Yes, that was funny. I still can't believe we got the artist path this time. It feels like the skies aligned. We had a couple of skills. We have so much Arab. Jesus Christ. I forgot we were just swimming in Arab. We are the most passionate artists you could find. So, okay, so let's do the usual. Let's get Mrs. Kill, since you know it's a free, I guess, summon, not really. Then I guess it's an acquaintance or assistance. So we have a bit to work with here. We do have some lantern, which Sunny helps with here. So I think first things first. Let's try and study. Oh, wait, there's one problem with that, though. Do we have anything with... Oh! Wait, no, that's skill. God damn it. I was, like, looking at it being like, that's lantern. No, it is not. Remind me again what I need. Do I have anything soul that's lantern? No. We need to find something for that, then. I mean, there's tools, because you can put tools in here. It looks like, yeah, you can put tools in, which looks to be... We do have the mirror scope, so we just need something with one lantern, and then we can possibly make a move on that. Because what are our options for books at the moment? That's way too high. That's way too high. There is the treatise on underplaces, which is knock. Which if we can get something knock related, then that's quite strong. And that will be quite good. I think there's something else that's knock, right? That's sky. That's also sky. That's knock. That's sky. That's hard. Yeah, no, none of those are going to be achievable. So I think for now, yeah, let's just pick up Miss Kill first, and then we'll start making a plan from there. Because at this point, we're probably going to be mainly using Miss Kill for memory generation. If I had to guess. That's yes. Cool. Midwife's assistant. Beautiful. Oh yeah, I need to like auto sort a few things. Thankfully, I've also gone to the settings and changed a few things, so now cards can't overlap, because I was getting way, way too triggered, because I normally have it set to like half card, but that was back in Cult Sim where it wasn't too tricky to read half card, but in here it's obnoxious. Okay, so yeah, nothing in post office. Okay, what rooms can we explore? We have Edge and Nectar there. Oh, that's nice. They've just listed now, so you don't have to keep clicking. So Rose and Nectar, or Heart and Nectar. No, not Heart and Nectar, Heart and Rose. God damn. Words, James. Jesus. Sky, Winter, Forge, Heart. Okay. More places. Heart, Scale, Edge, Heart, Moon, Winter. Okay, so this seems like a heavy reliance on more contractors. But we don't have a lot of money, too. We've burnt through quite a bit. And we're going to be waiting a while, so it might be good to just make some money. Oh, yeah, I also forgot about this. We're going to hold off on replying to the trust to see if they get pissed at us. That's going to be fun to see what happens. Okay, so for now, I think we'll start with these. I think we'll just start with, we'll just get Miss Kill to just start generating us memories. Get our memory generation going. I don't know if we have enough stuff to craft anything yet. This is still really early in, so we need to just keep working on things. I'll spend some health for now to do some manual labor, because we need money. We need money like there's no tomorrow. I guess we can just see what our memories get us and hope we can do some mystery mastery. God, I wish there was like a table where you could use like the flowers as like a crafting thing. But I feel like there must be like a specific room for it. Because what, this is a ruinous hall, but I can see this looks like a kitchen. Is that a kitchen? That looks more like a music room. Either way, we're gonna need more. Oh, we do have a couple of books to catalog, so that might also be good to do as well. Spend a little bit of Arab on that. Oh, helps if I put the book in there. Yeah, we can catalog that for now. Okay, yeah, for now I think we'll wait and see. I don't think it's worth collecting, like, stuff off the beach or off the other thing that word escapes me from. I think we'll leave those for now. We'll just put the fish there, because no point holding on to a fish that we can't use. Even though it has some really good properties, like, holy shit. Like, that is so good for scale, because we've barely gotten anything that's scale, right? Because, yeah, that's all Grail, that's all Nectar. Okay, let's see. If we can find a Grail book, that might be where we start cooking. An impertinent vitulation. Grail! Ooh, this could be good. This could be good. Needs 6. Needs 6 to study. We have 3 from here, and Arab is 2. So if we can just get a Grail memory from Midwife, we might be cooking with something here. No, Impulse is not what we want. Come on, Miss Kill. Give me that Grail. I'm wondering if there's like something else that I could use. I definitely want to hold on to at least one Arab to see if we can attempt. Yeah, Manor of Labor's going. No point recruiting anyone else, I think, at this stage, although maybe, what's his name? Maybe the blacksmith could be good, because don't we have one room that needs forge? Yeah, Grand Ascent first floor. So we could get the Forge Keeper for that. Miss Kill does have heart, so we could also try and look for something with heart and try and get something for that. There's a lot of open options for now. But I think we'll just let a few things tick and I'll just see what I can come up with. Because at the moment, not a lot of... Actually, is there any good use for Trist? Trist is Moth, and we don't have any rooms that need Moth. Although, We do have a little bit of moth here, but we also don't have any moth box. Yeah, I'm going to use some Trist, and we're going to do some looking in the Showcross. I think I have one skill for this, right? Yeah. It's still weird. Desires and Dissolution. I'm strutting my stuff on a beach and hoping I find something. It is wild to me how that works. Oh wow, that rattling noise was a little surprising. Okay, so the flowers are still the same. We've already collected some of those flowers. Because we surprisingly have a good flower gathering skill. Okay, so what shall we do? Maybe Miss Kill will give us something good here. Money, some sixpence. Lovely, lovely sixpence. If I remember, Shaps can also generate a good amount of money. Gossip. It's Grail. We could attempt a Grail reading. Please tell me one of these has... Okay, good. This desk is Grail. So, this is possible. Memory. Arab. Oh, I need to wait for this to resolve, because my Grail skill's in there. God damn it. Okay, it's fine. We have this for now. At the very least, Ms. Kill can't overwrite this. So we're in good stead. We just need to figure out our next move. I think we'll use Shap to generate some more money, and then we'll use our last Arab to catalog another book. It's going to be slow, I think, starting off, but it's better than us, like, just letting time pass and stagnating. Like, it feels like we should be making use of every bit of, like, element of the soul, or we're not being, like, productive. So we'll use one of our Arab, because we can't really stack Arab in this desk. No, we can't. So we'll just wait and see what happens. And then we'll also look to try and... I guess we'll just talk to Miss Kill again. And just see if we can generate any more memories. Maybe we can make use of something else in a future section. Or who knows, maybe just another book will show up that our memories are strong for. That could be also a good use. Let me just double check. Okay, good. Sorry, I keep panicking thinking I'd forgotten to turn on the game audio. Because I was so guilty of that, like, in previous times. Yes, while things are waiting, I hope everyone's having a lovely weekend. I know I sure have after a surprisingly busy week in the lab, and I've certainly had a lot of fun playing with friends, doing things like our main game with them has been Grounded, which God knows I would have never played on my own, because as much as I do like the concept of Grounded, I don't think I could play it solo, just because, God, those enemies are hard if you're not good with the blocking. Oh, another Sun book. I didn't actually read what the details of this one was. An Impertinent Vitulation, a book of kitchen garden techniques and aphrodisiac recipes produced by Ernestine Peterhans, the Iron Seneschal of Hush House, the 3 generations of DeWolfs. Interesting. So, kitchen garden techniques, huh? Could be good. That looks like it's going to be potentially Grail or Nectar skills. What about you? Sunrise Awakening. An uncharacteristically poignant meditation by the edgelong Twog of Meronid, who later came to Hush House under a variety of other names, often in search of some sort of fight. So potential edge there. Well, he was an edgelong, makes sense. But yeah, interesting. Interesting that his mystery relies on Lantern. But I guess, like, technically, even though a lot of the games seem to have this implication of you could only really study under one aspect, I have a feeling a lot of them had, like, kind of hybridized aspects a lot of the time, just because of the fact that that there would just be so... Just because I feel like a lot of the aspects overlap themselves in a lot of ways. Like, I mean, granted, that's kind of how, like, the subversion works, but it's just a curious, like, factor to always note, is that a lot of the ideas kind of overlap with each other. I mean, Edge and Winter kind of have weird overlaps, because, you know, Edge has this concept of, like, you know, the eternal fight with the inevitability being death, and then and then winter, of course, being strong death, but also a shared element of like preservation and the idea of the mercy killing. Well, 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 check out who's back from the dead. Hello, Tempest. It has been a while, my dude. How are you doing? Have you been doing well? I've seen you've been jumping back into a few things as well. But yeah, no, I'm back from the dead after what feels like what 6, maybe 7 months. Yeah, finally returned. Done a whole bunch of redesigning, and my god, I think now with this setup, this looks so infinitely better than my old one. Like my old one looks so ass. But yeah, no, how are you doing? Hopefully you've been keeping well and in good health. All right, so we're just gonna wait for Beachcomber to go through. Yeah, I changed shifts so I can actually stream now. Glad to have you back. Well, I'm glad. And well, thank you. That's very kind of you. And yeah, I'm glad you managed to figure out a setup now where you can return to the thing you love. Because I mean, it's always fun to you know, share an aspect of entertainment and, you know, have fun not exactly showing off to friends, but like, you know, enjoying the interaction with people. Like, I guess that's kind of more what I've always seen streaming as like a big thing of being able to enjoy interacting with others and having, you know, genuine laughs, because, you know, the world's too small if you live in your own little bubble. Okay, let's study this book. So, I don't know how this makes sense that we can study with desires and dissolutions. Like, am I gonna kiss the book and that's just gonna unlock the secrets? That would be funny if that was the case. Oh, interesting. Okay, so this is the thing I remember. Yeah, the crafting. So a witching tisane can be crafted with this skill. Good to know for future. All right, let's study this book. Please have something good in it, because God knows I'd love that at this point. Okay, so what do we got in terms of memories? We have a lot of sky. Do we have a room that has... We do have a room with 4 sky. Well, Miss Kill, I think we're about to... Oh, wait, no, because we can't give her multiple memories. Oh, yeah, no, so we can't do that. Is there another option? I'm out of elements of soul, so I can't exactly give those to her, unless a tool that could help. Because I can give her Sunny. I would not rule kissing it out, even given how memories alone could be focused into such potent things. Yeah, yeah. You know what? You're 100% right. Rhabarber slaps. I hope I pronounced that correctly. I apologize if I haven't. Then again, that is probably pretty low on the odd god Y scale for this game. True. Also, how are you doing? It's very nice to meet you. I'm just gonna call you Rhabarber for now, because that's just easier from pronunciation. But if there's something you'd prefer me to call you by, just let me know. But yeah, no, definitely would not be the strangest thing, because God knows some of the things from Cult Sim I will never forget. Oh, the wild things you could find in that. Okay, so then, if we can't get Miss Kill up to Sky... Okay, what can we give Miss Kill, actually? I need to double check that. We can give her food. We can give her a tool. She can work with fabric, but from memory, I think she consumes it when she uses fabric. I never played Cult Sim, so everything was a pleasant or less pleasant surprise for me. Oh, really? That's surprising going into this without knowing Cult Sim, because I mean, granted, you can play this without playing Cult Sim, but I feel like there's a lot of nods back to Cult Sim with how, like, all the old aspects are back, and there's a lot of expansion on some of the lore from Cult Sim. But I mean, it's still very much an enjoyable kind of wholly contained experience in itself, because there's not many references back. A lot of it is very new and talking about completely different areas that were never covered in the first. Okay, so what? I guess the mackerel could count, but we don't have memory. Oh, we do have memories of heart. And she already has 1 heart from memory. Yeah, so we could try and look to open a heart room. Yeah, we'll try and open the ground floor. We'll give her the we'll give her the mackerel. Hey, take the mackerel, Miss Kill. It's good for you. I can't promise I cooked it, but I can promise you it's edible. I can offer my assistants something to eat. This will increase their aspects. It's also just friendly. Yeah, well, wise words. Feed your guests. Did also notice there was a guest system in this. Yeah. Have I not occupied a bed yet? Oh, I should have done that. Yeah, I should grab a bed. That would be a wise idea. Okay, cool. So now they're at 2 heart. Now let's talk to her again and give her the Soulless memory. I like to imagine because the memory we've collected from her, we're just recounting her story and she's just somehow forgotten that she's told us the story. It's like, this seems like a story twice renewed. Don't think too much into it, Miss Kill. Thinking is not good for you at this stage. Okay, so that's going to need another 60 seconds. Oh, hello. I must have missed this last time. Peter Hans asserts casually that the rousing liquor called Ruby Wise Ruin, which Leaves and Thorns techniques can brew from flowers, was a favorite of the notoriously severe Baron Thomas. If true, this would have raised eyebrows had it been known in his lifetime. I like these little kind of reader descriptions. That's a nice touch. I'd be curious to see if you could go back to books you've mastered and reread over what those say. Because I could imagine, because if that only shows up in the first process of reading, that would kind of suck. Because it's like if you aren't cataloging that, you just you just miss your opportunity. That's just unfortunate. Oh yeah, Miss Kill's done. Cool. You are a brute strength woman somehow. All right, go unlock this ground floor for me. Perfect. We are cooking with gas, ladies and gentlemen. Not literally, because then the house would go up in flames. Although a lot of it is stone, so depends on where the explosion would happen. Like if it happened in the Long Tower, probably not too bad. Okay. Grail birth. I've read. Peter Hans mentions that one of these Leaves and Thorns techniques with sufficient nectar aspect can supposedly cause a marvelous copper fruit to burst from wood, although he has never managed it herself. But in a certain season, the pear trees in the Practic Garden will deliver something similar. I don't think we have the Practic Garden unlocked yet, but that's good to know for next time. So we have a Memory of Satisfaction, always nice. Some appetites are easier to satisfy than others. And a Lesson in Leaves and Thorns, which is Grail and Nectar. Curiouser and curiouser. I think, to be honest, just because it's early game and we don't have a lot of skills, I will probably just learn this because I think opening more skills will just be better. So we'll pick up this Leaves and Thorns one because this looks like it might be able to help us make use of flowers in some way. Because that was like the statement, right? That was the statement of this. I'm guessing we'll get more description once we actually take it into a skill. Okay, so waiting on this room. We're acquiring the new skill. We'll just let these two run up the clock. And then I think past that we'll just move to the next day, because I think we've kind of done everything we can. Because yeah, now that it's dusk, she's not going to talk to us. Okay, another leaf on the Tree of Wisdoms. Leaves and Thorns, there is no scent without sorrow. That is a very deep statement. Both these skills are, okay, so both these skills are dedicated to Bosk. This one can be Bosk or Birdsong. And it is 2 nectar. So we have another 2 nectar skill. That's very nice. I'm going to slow this down so we can analyze this room while time ticks over. Dr. Serena Blackwood. No one is in the picture, only an empty garden. Ooh, I like these. So plinths that you can put stuff on potentially. Could I put this book here? I can. See these nameplates? I wonder if you could put something on the nameplates. That could be cool. Grand Ascent ground floor, the staircase that served as the spine of the house. Baron Walter's great project, executed by the master mason Gregory Wheelock. It is a baronial period piece. Do we have any? Do we have any of the barons? Like the statues of them? I feel like we did. Where was it? There was definitely a statue. Hendrik de Wolf, first Baron Brandkrug. Yeah, I wonder if we could put him on a plinth somewhere. There's got to be a way to. Okay, all our memories burn. We get all our stuff back. Let's see what our weather is. What does our weather read today? Sunny again. Curioso. Dimly lit chamber, so if we get someone with lantern, that could be good. We get the rector. He could be good for that. Okay, interesting. So there is a slot for the second Baron Brandkrug. I wonder if I just need to move the chair so it's not in the way. Ah, we can put it here. Slot, first Baron Brandkrug, a niche for the plaque, who returned loyalty for loyalty and curse for curse. Cooperative, no trouble at all, at least not just now. I'm curious as to why they would give you that aspect specifically. But for now, we'll put the first Baron Brandkrug there and just block this door. It's fine, we don't need the door. Doors are for simpletons. Okay, let's get Miss Kill back. And I think I'm trying to remember. I think there's one aspect we can use to speak to the rector, right? Yes, Shapt will get us an audience with him. So if we could get the rector and try and move into this dimly lit chamber, which looks to be quite interesting. Van Loren's old protections hang heavy in the air here, clothing the air with shadows, and need counter influences to unwind them. Yeah, maybe the rector might be what we need. Because I don't remember, we don't have any aspects with sky, do we? We have no aspects with sky, no aspects with lantern. It does make me wonder if maybe there's a good reason to put Leaves and Thorns under Birdsong. If I put it here, what would I get? I'd get Core. Is Core... Problem is, I don't know how many different boss skills there are, and I don't want to just throw one away by dedicating it on a path I don't want. Oh yeah, I need to also put this book back, because now that I've mastered it, there's no point in me holding on to it. We'll put these two up here for now. Just clear some inventory. Okay, yeah, I think we'll just look to get the rector. With enough knock aspect, anything is a door anyway. True. What was it? Even the smallest cuts are in other greatest doors? Because I think that's the principle of the Mother of Ants, is that. Yeah, we'll get the rector. Or we'll hire him. Assistance with Reverend Timothy. Yeah, no, it's very interesting how the how Nock was specifically talking about any opening, and that there was such a big focus on cuts. Because I think what was it in one of the DLC legacies you could play in Cult Sim, there was a priest where you could get, it was like a priest specific victory where you essentially gave yourself like 7 permanent wounds, and that unlocked a path to ascension. Like it was like a Nock extension exclusive to the priest or something like that. It's been a while, so I don't entirely remember the details. Okay, so we need 5 lantern. We'll get the we'll get the midwife talking, and we'll see if we can get a little bit, but otherwise I think we could also just use the mirror scope, because I can give him tools. But we'll just collect a quick dream, see what we can get. This will only use those. I don't remember, this doesn't use nectar, does it? Yeah, I have no skills that can use that, so I can only examine the Crowcross. I'm gonna just wait and see what our memories divulge first, and then we can use that to scope our path out. Yeah, let's just get things ticking. Because if I keep pausing, I'm going to be so slow on days. Is there anything curious that I should know about? Wall art. There's the slot for the 3rd Baron, who commanded the raising of this stair. Oh, and there's the slot for the 4th and the 5th up top. Those plaques are very, very well hidden, surprisingly. Is there any flowers that's worth collecting? Because I have these two here, which are the roses, the sea holly and the fragrant chalice. I could get some moth orchids. Did I collect any moth orchids yet? I don't think I have. Yeah, you know what? Let's collect some moth orchids. Worth doing it. Let's try the leaves and thorns, just to see if there's anything different. Moth orchid is soft as velvet to the touch, except when it changes. Always important to clarify the change. Okay, cool. Let's get those ticking. Okay, talk to Miss Kill. Memory of satisfaction, not useful. Yeah, let's just get him powered up, and we'll just get moving. There are some flowers more worth than others, but discovering which and why is half the fun. Fair enough. I will keep that in mind, Rhubarba. I just need a crafting station that could use flowers, but I haven't seen one yet. Because I feel like everything that works with flowers has to have a nectar skill, and I don't have anything that uses nectar. Eva's also a flower, that doesn't help. For now I'll just keep beachcombing. There's got to be something interesting I can get from beachcombing. Let's see. Oh, yeah, so the Rector should be ready soon. And we have the... Yeah, I'll grab the mirror scope so we have it just on hand. Cool, so he's at land 4. We need... Why does he shift all the way down there? You see that? He just completely shifts off screen. Okay, let's give you the tool to get him up to 5, and then we can explore this room, the dimly lit chamber. Okay, what else can I make use of? Solomon Husher? Nope, he is not useful. A pale desk, which could be good for lantern if I can make use of it. The lack of Grail books is a bit worrying, because I don't have much else I can use unless there's like an edge book. I guess I have 2 books I haven't catalogued yet, so I can spend my Arab on those and see if those are anything good. Because maybe there's another Grail in there. I'd love it if there was. Okay, are you powered up, Reverend? Yes. Cool. The tool has boosted you to 5. Go forth, my exalted Reverend, and conquer. Alright, now we wait. As is the nature of as is the nature of Book of Hours, there is enough patience comes to those who wait. Granted, we have speed up, so patience can be made a lot faster. Operations of a certain finality. Subtitled The Hammer's Sundering, the work of an anonymous adept who violently despised the invisible Serapeum, the library of the Watchman's Tree in Alexandria. I mean, I guess it makes sense, because I think, from memory, a lot of the Winterlong really hate the Lanternlong. So I'm not surprised they would hate the Watchman's Tree. Who I assume are probably some type of cult, if I had to guess. Because if it's not a cult, then it's, well, strange. Okay, let's go on this one. But, yeah. Oh, cool. Our beachcombing's done. More mackerel. Perfect. We're eating good tonight. Oh, that's my flowers done. Moth orchid. Come back to you in a moment. I need to offload a few things. Put the mirror scope back on its desk. I guess we have a dedicated mackerel table now. Let's grab these. The moth orchid. The true moth. The flower that opens as it changes. Wow, it's a strong knock. It's a very strong knock flower. That could be very useful if I can make it prove useful, of course. Can I get it in here? Nope. These flowers are just too big. Good lord. It's dangerous to put a candle next to one, but you know what? We can afford... Okay, I guess it just can't sit there. Fuck me, I guess. Fine, I'll hold on to the flowers. Okay. What might this hold? Kerisham Portolan. A beautifully illustrated and heavily annotated Portalun, a nautical atlas of ports and destinations. It's a moon mystery. We could have good odds of getting that. We are better built for moon. Because I remember one of our things has moon. Yeah, Trist has moon. Trist has moon. This has 2 moon. So we just need a strong moon memory. And then I think we'd have a good chance at that one. Anyway, let's see what's in this room. Ooh, that's a lot of books. What is this room? The reading room. I guess it's aptly appropriate. Visitors were usually permitted this far into the house, and no further. In the days when the librarians commanded the services of the fine takers, visitors were sometimes even left unsupervised. Interesting. What period is this? Oh, it's in the Curia period. 18th century, a secretive cabal of scholars established the Curia of the Isle to manage Hush House, making it a haven of knowledge until 1896 when a disgraced librarian brought the house to penury. I don't think I know that word penury, but assume there's a good reason for its use there. What else have we got in here? Some tea. Veiled Goddess Lapsang Suchol. Named for an enigmatic minor deity whose charge is the healing of burns. Curiouser and curiouser. God, we have so much Grail. Keep talking to midwife. We need moon. What else we got? Oh, nice. Some ink. Books. Houndsgall. Books written in Houndsgall are more likely to return to their owner or one to whom they have been legitimately sold. An ink of containment. Would be useful in an alternate path, but I don't really use scale. I'm more of a Grail build. What's this? Oh, there's another desk. The reading room. The book wheel is a DeWolf heirloom, a gift to Eva DeWolf from her admirer, the abject Franklin Bancroft. The desk and the lectern are much more recent. Steel plaques on both read, "To Gavinus Van Loren, in gratitude for his assistance in the closing of the Winding Stair, E. Abby Hastings, Nocturnal Secretary, 1928. That's quite recent, actually. That's like only, maybe at least 5 years within when we show up. They were very new, but yeah, my god, there was a lot of books to catalog in here. That is wild. I feel like we're going to be I feel like a lot of our days are just going to be spent cataloging, and honestly, that might be the best play early on. Just like keep exploring the house and catalog what we can. Yeah, let's just keep cataloging, and I'll start off loading books into here because there's a lot of space in those bookshelves. Yep, spend our last of our Arab to catalog this. In the meantime, I guess I'll start off loading books. Can I put these here for now? Okay, good. Just gonna put the flowers in placeholders. Relations and Iron, a monster hunting initiate of the hour named the Colonel, identifies herself as Little Sophia, records the exhibits she has rendered to the Worm Museum in the Mansus. Oh, interesting. An initiate, so definitely a name. Definitely a name under the Colonel. Interesting. She would have probably been like, I guess, quote unquote, the apprentice to the Colonel. So that's kind of neat. We'll collect that. I'm going to quickly slow our time down to base while I just slowly move books over. Because I think this time I will try and get a good cataloging system going. And we'll actually try and like put books by their aspect if we have enough room. We put all the winter there. What are these? These are moon. So moon, knock, nectar, forge. Oh, we probably could have gone for forge actually. It might have paid off well. These, move them all across. Oh, did I not upload this one? I did not. Oh boy. I guess for now, maybe we'll just put them all around us and we can just put them all together when we have more day breaks. Let's see, what do the weathers grace us with today? More sun. I mean, granted it is summer, but at some point it has to rain. I say as Sydney has barely gotten any rain in the past, 3 weeks? Granted, we are also in the stage of an El Nino, but that's beside the point. Oh, I can't read this yet because that's in Sabazine as well. Okay, let's see what we can do today. We do have, I guess we'll go get Miss Kill. I mean, we'll take the freebies where we can. So, guess we'll just keep exploring and then just burn the rest on cataloging. Because we need to... What is this? Someone's time is up and now they're going home. Is that the... Oh, is that from Miss Kill? Because we never actually ended up using her, did we? Okay. Never mind. I have no idea what that was from. I'm just going to guess it's Miss Kill. Because, yeah, we never end up using her. So, what does this need? Reeking chamber. The room reeks like a rotting reptile. The curtains ripple restlessly with the watchful presences that Van Loren left behind, so they can find someone to sing them to sleep. So we'd need a good amount of sky, which we don't have a lot. Let's see, is there a book we could try and chase in terms... Well, let's just see what memories we get from Miss Kill first, and then we can try. Because I think we have, like, a couple of books that are low... Sky? We could try and push for a low sky study. Granted, we have no soul elements for it. That's going to be a little frustrating, just not having the right soul elements to provide any assistance to the studying process. We also haven't used this telescope yet, which could be good to use at some point, although we can only use Sky and Rose, so that does limit it. What do we have dedicated at the moment? I like look through workstations and be like, what can benefit from it? Yeah, they haven't fixed that yet. Oh, that's a little concerning. They haven't fixed that yet. That's well, I mean, I guess it's not the worst glitch, but. I mean, there was worse glitches the first time I streamed this. There was a glitch where I think I had what happened was I was building a room and I was discovering a room initially, or like repairing it. And then I put another tiling in another room I wanted to build at the same time. The system came up and said you can only have one room unlocking at a time. And then it just deleted the character card. Granted, it was Miss Kill, but I was like, I would have liked to at least kept her. Why did you boot her out of my life? Okay, yeah, let's get to cataloging. So we'll start going through these and get some more cataloging done. Pour all my Arab. I pour all my passion into cataloging books because I am a nerd, you see. We'll speed up a little bit. Let's make use of what we can. Hindsight. Thought for a minute I had winter, but then I'm like, no, I don't have winter. So the hindsight doesn't really help early on. We'll just keep cataloging and hope we can find something at least. A knock memory would not go awry here. Last patch they added a lot of aspects to some stations, but didn't add them to the soul slot. Huh. Interesting. I didn't realize they had added more aspects because I thought all of them had 4 in a combination. Did some of them only have like 2 or 3? Letters to my successor. Advice from Gervinus Van Loren, 11th Librarian of Hush House, to the one who will come after him. I'm guessing that must be to me then, because I don't know. I don't remember if I'm the 12th. I think I might be. Yeah, the telescope, for example, used to be Rose and Sky. It's not Rose, Sky plus Forge plus Moon. Yeah, that still feels weird. Because, like, if it's listed, it should be. Yeah, oh yeah, no, you're right. They did add extra aspects. I forgot they did. Yeah, no, I see what you mean. But yet you can still only put... Oh, so that's what you mean, they still have yet to fix. Ah, it's fine. It's not the biggest loss, especially because, like, it's one of those specialized stations, it feels like. Okay, so we've cataloged that. Let's catalog another. We need Grail. We are so built for Grail, but we can't find freaking anything that builds on Grail. Memory of Regret, that is 2 winter. I think we have a winter book. I think we have a 4 winter book somewhere, right? We have a 6 winter. But, well, first I need a desk as well that I can write into, because if I can't put winter in... Well, granted, also these are 2 winter memories, so I can't make use of that. That's a little frustrating. I wish there was a way to, like, combine memories. That could be a good set. That could be a good feature. But I think that would also kind of break early game, I feel. Do I have anything that uses winter? Okay, yeah, there is this. I don't have any tools that are winter. And none of my skills are winter. It's a little frustrating. Just gonna hope for the best. What's this? The Locksmith's Dream, Portions and Proportions. The second volume of Teresa Garmier's examination of parallels on the mystic dreams of artisans. The frontispiece has been slashed with a razor. Oh, interesting. This must be like one of the missing books from the Locksmith's Dream stuff, because there was a whole range from the first game that was called Locksmith's Dream. They were usually the early ones that gave you like the initial 2 lore for each aspect. Okay, so if we need Sky. We have nothing that gives Sky though outside of Sunny. We have the globe. We have the globe for Sky, so we'd be 1 short. We have something like we can do it in, even? Like, we should have a desk for Sky, right? Yes, okay, we do have a desk for Sky. Because, yeah, if I go this, and Sunny, that does get me to 3. But I also have no skill that I can put in that slot, which complicates matters. Oh boy, that went weird. My camera pan went a little wild there. Can you please put the astrolabe down? Please put the astrolabe down. Game, put the freaking astrolabe down. Thank you. Okay, let's just see what more memories we can get from this kill. Just to probably look to just gather money at this point. Like, we're not going to be using health for much today, so we'll just use that to gain some money on the side while we see what Miss Kill can give us. Memory of Fear, which is scale. I think we have 1 scale book, and I think it's pretty high. It's not as high as I thought. Do I have any, like, elements that are scale, though? No. Ugh, it's so frustrating. I just need to find more shit. Is there like another room I can get into? Edge. Edge of 4 will get me in on Nectar. Don't have a lot of stuff I can give for Edge though. Unless there's like a drink that's worth giving that has Edge. God damn, this is not going well. I can't find freaking anything that I can open. Maybe I look for hiring once my health's gone down a bit. Because I'm not seeing much luck for studying anything. Unless I can do something with this winter book. Not this desk. Where's the winter desk? It's this one, right? Yes. Yeah, maybe I should just try and, like, just need to find a book I can study and do a decent job at. Because otherwise I can't get any progress done. Okay, let's just wait for the labor to tick down, and then we'll look for a hirer. It's gonna cost a bit, but at this point, I'll take it. And I don't want to burn this paniculate ink, because that feels like a very high tier item. What else can we make use of? Okay, for now I'm just gonna put these 2 books here. There's gotta be something. This feels like just one giant puzzle, and I am struggling to piece together a concept of an idea. I think I need 12 pence or higher casual labor. What's the casual labor for summer? Moth and rose. I think we have some rooms with rose, right? This room does need rose. And I know there are rose memories because of gossip. Let's talk to Miss Kill and see if we can get rose, and we'll hire the casual laborer for now. I think that might be the best move. Assistance from a traveling barber. Boom. Oh wow, he is quick to recruit. I guess just because money talks. Summer the barber comes by to keep the villagers kept. A shilling will buy his services. Oh wow, he has a whole flavor text. Let's have a read of that. The itinerant barbers of the South Country will keep you clean and kempt. Make sure you don't miss out on any news or gossip. And arrange matters so you aren't too troubled by vermin. Snip, snip. Very, very nice. He's actually not as strong as I thought. So we need a lot to get him online. It's more that you're trying to lay a puzzle, but half the pieces are still in the manses. You'll get them eventually. Yeah, you are right about that, Rhabarber, but it also feels like because of how many different items there are, the pieces are so scattered. It feels like I've mashed 3 different jigsaw puzzles together and I'm trying to re-piece them together. Granted, it just makes me think of those videos where, what is it, like people... I think it's like, yeah, like because jigsaw puzzles kind of have the same stencil pattern for the cutting, people have found you can actually mash puzzles together. I think is funny. That's the next summary of this game, actually, and I might steal that. Welcome to it, my man. You are absolutely welcome to take and use as your own there. All right. Yeah, I think we'll just build the barber into. The problem is I have nothing that can give him sky outside of. What can the barber take, actually? Because tools, memories, elements of soul, beverage, sustenance. Does the mackerel give sky? Gives heart. God damn it. Is there something I could feed him that's like got a little bit of sky in it? Does this dandelion wine have sky? No. Tea doesn't. Dawnline coffee doesn't. That's phonograph. This does have sky. It's just a cup. Yeah, I'll feed him the cup. I think let's just make progress in any facet, because God knows I want to at this point. Which room do I want him to unlock? I think there's only one room that can take 4 sky, which I think is this one. Yeah, the first floor. So yeah, we'll just work on getting the first floor up. And we'll just see if we can make any headway from there. Feed him the drink. Feed him the memory. Talk about the weather. I hope I can do this in time, because if we hit dusk before I can give him the last piece, then we have burnt so much resource. I don't like the bells. Okay, well, I'm not going to be able to make much use of anything else, so let's go ahead and use Shaft here, make a bit of money. Let's use Trist to do a bit of... Are we going to have enough time to beachcomb? Let's just see. Let's just spend what we can, and we'll make use of the rest. We'll just try and optimize as best we can. Isn't it dawn that assistants disappear on? Yes, but there's also a mechanic I found where basically past a certain time of day, assistants, you can't talk to assistants to like collect memories or boost them up. I think it's when you get the prompt that says that dusk is coming. I think it means that you can no longer talk to assistants. Like, I'll see if I can proc it when, see if I can proc it and try and show that off. Because it was one of those things I found and I'm like, oh, this screwed me over. Especially when I was, like, setting up an assistant for a task and I had one thing left to give them. It's really frustrating. the Admonitory Automata Project. Footage of experimental devices under development in the Qubit under Governor Collar's supervision. Oh, it's a reel of film. And you thought books were flammable? That's funny. I like that. Oh, nice. They made those vertical. I remember they used to be like, they'd appear circular and they'd take up so much space. That's actually quite nice. Yeah, let's see. Okay, so there he is. I'll wait and try and show off the dusk thing. Although if I do, there's actually a chance he might not start repairing. So I'll actually use it with Mrs. Kill, and I'll try and show off that that feature. Yeah, okay, so dusk, night has fallen, dawn will come soon. If I try and talk to Miss Kill, yeah, in an unsociable hour. It's late. Another time, you can't speak with assistants at night. Make use of them quickly, or let them go home. Yeah, so there's that. There's what I was talking about. Old film, yes. Those things had an enthusiastic reaction to fire. As was it the BBC discovered? I think you're right. Yeah, I think it was the BBC that had an issue with like a lot of their films catching. Because wasn't it that it was something along the lines of their projectors were heating up the film, and yeah, it was just enough to make them combust, or something like that. I could be entirely wrong. It's been a while since I've read the article about that, but it was something along those lines. All right, come on, give me something good in the beachcombing. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Give me something good. Driftwood fragment. Long ago, there was a forest between the waves of Brandkrug Bay. This driftwood is not nearly that old, but shared salt with its lost forerunners. Moon, nectar, and... oh, just moon and nectar. But a lot of wood and fuel. That's not bad. I'm sure we can find use for that eventually. Alright, let's just see if we can take a look at what's inside this room real quick. And we can take a look while Dawn's ticking over. Okay, so it's another stairway. Let's see. Grand Ascent, first floor. By long tradition, each Baron Brandkrug had their image set in a niche in the Grand Ascent. Later, the Curia of the Isle continued the tradition for their librarians. Okay, that's actually nice that they continued that tradition with the librarians, just because, like, well, you know, history made it look pretty, so why don't we? We need some flair. Okay, we are nearly at the tail end of summer. So, oh, we got clouds. These are not great, but I mean, it's a memory we can make use of. Don't we have some moon books? We have some moon books. I remember that. There's this moon book, which is 6 moon. We don't have a lot of moon though. Okay, well for now, let's collect our freebies and start to piece together a plan. I also didn't see what the new requirements for the new room we can find is. Grand Ascent second floor, 4 Grail, 5 Knock, 5 Nectar, 5 Winter. In the smoking room, 5 Forge, 5 Lantern. Forge isn't too bad because I could give Shapt for that. But I don't know if there's a lot. Well, there are some like Forge memories. I guess we'll just see if we get a hand on them early, and then maybe what we could do is if we get them early, we could pick up what's his name, Denzel, because Denzel I think is 2 Forge. We could give him the Shaft, give him the Forge memory, and he could potentially get the smoking room up and running. Okay, let's work with that. Another day, another set of cataloging. Baronial periods works are in presence. Do I actually get there she is. It's like, Miss Kill, you've disappeared again. And she is so slippery I can never find her when I need her. Is it worth looking for a hirer? I feel like maybe. Like, let's just see what the offer is at the moment for unusual help, just in case it's something that could expedite processes. Like, I think it's worth doing just to see what we can get. Okay, waiting on cataloging. Oh, that was the departing note. Again, I wonder if they'll send a second reminder, or whether they just won't pay me. I'm curious. If I get a second reminder from them, I'll actually send the letter off, because I can see money being something that I would like to have supplied to me. On what is contained by silver? A dire bestiary of the horrors to be found in mirrors. This is a recent edition of a 3rd century text by Pomander. Ah, a text on the precursor to Maids in the Mirrors. Fantastic. Okay, and it's Greek, which we can read. Coolio. That's not a bad book. If we can get some sky going, because this has no sky. Alright. Yeah, we'll catalog another. See what else we can find. And what do we get? Memory of Satisfaction. You have 2 Grail, right? Let me have this. Yeah, we could actually use Misskill right now and get this opened. That could be a good use. And then if I need to recollect her, I can. I think for now though, we'll just keep generating memories off her while we wait for help, for the unusual help to show up. That could be a good option. Oh yeah, we also have this infirmary we can unlock. 4 heart, 4 rose. Well, let's see how the dice rolls fare, and we can see if that becomes anything useful. I'll place this driftwood. You know what, yeah, we'll put it in we'll put it in this room. In the Solomon's quarters. I don't think he'll mind a friendly piece of driftwood to keep him company on a long winter's night. Passing Poet. Winter, Sky, and Moth. Winter, Sky, and Moth. Not a bad set of combinations. Did you seriously just generate another satisfaction memory? God damn it. Was killed. Why? You're killing me here. Okay. On the White. Wasn't there a book from the first game called On the White? Or am I crazy? Watch it though. Unusual visitors are rather expensive but very powerful. Yeah, I am aware of that, because I remember I did hire. I remember like someone told me last stream that they have 4 in every aspect they show, but they cost double what like others cost. But yeah, no, I am aware of that, Rhubarba. Solomon Husher writes, perhaps allegorically, of winter and its long, slow-doomed romance with the sun. The epigraph is sunset at noon. Not bad. Another winter book, which we have yet to collect enough to make use of. If we were to take the poet, what would we want him to unlock? Because he can't unlock the walled garden. He could unlock the... No, he couldn't unlock the Reeking Chamber. I think the only thing he could unlock would be the staircase. But we already have someone for that. Yeah, he's not really that useful. So maybe we just pass on his help for now. We'll keep talking to Miss Kill, just keep generating memories and hope that she doesn't double up on satisfaction a fucking again. And then we'll use her to get the next bit of the staircase open. In the meantime, we'll look, I guess, to do some... It's not worth beachcombing. But we also can't explore the moor yet. I guess we can just keep gathering money for now. Because there's no point collecting flowers because we're not in a new season yet. I guess we'll just see what happens. And just see what the dice roll dictates. Memory of Regret. Not bad. You need something with a lot of winter, but that's... Again, it's just the stairs. It's just the fucking stairs. Again. All of this needs heart. Okay. Well, we'll just keep going. I guess for now, just in case she does double up on the memories, we'll just give her the Exalting with the Satisfaction memory. Get her powered up for later. What else? What else can we do? Guess we could just keep exploring more curios. Because I'm not going to be able to... I don't have any more Grail books. So at this point, the only use for Ereb is just cataloging, I think. Yeah, we'll just keep cataloging. See if we can find something that hopefully we can read and study and master. We haven't gotten a lot of the 4s. Okay, cool. So she's been exalted. Beautiful. Let's keep talking with her. Get a couple more memories. See if we can get something that might be able to help us do a mastery. Now this desk is Lantern, Sky, Moon, and Heart. So and I think the only thing we can put in here is, yeah, just the desires and dissolutions. So we want to look to try and do, like, I guess a moon, try and get a moon text going, but that requires some pretty good memories if we can get our hands on them. Granted, I know there's an examine feature for certain things, but none of it seemed to be stuff that was useful. Journal of Walter de Roof. Walter de Wolf, 3rd Baron Bankrug, was grandson of Thomas, son of the disgraced Giles? I think it's pronounced Giles, who eloped with Pale Haffrin. The de Wolf line might have ended here if Seneschal Ernestine, by then over 80, had not managed to reconcile Thomas with a dying Giles. Wow, that is surprisingly sad. To find out that all this drama came from Giles having to basically go to near death for his brother to be like, you know what, I actually do care about you. Like, I think if my brother did that to me, I would never forgive him. Like, good lord. Oh, hey, another memory of satisfaction. Oh god, we could stack that like stupid high. just completely power up. Or honestly, if we can, I'm gonna try it. Let's see if we can power. Oh wait, no, because we can't do that. That would have been funny if we could, but no. I was like, just keep feeding her the memories of satisfaction until she just becomes overwhelmingly buff. No, maybe I should have given her some of my health then. But then again, I don't have much else I can give her in terms of like fabrics or anything else that would have boosted it higher. Just doubled up on regret. Yeah, I think that's the best we're going to get out of her. Let's just unlock these stairs. And we'll try and piece together something out of this. There is Forge. But I think all our Forge stuff is 6. So it'd be nigh impossible to get anything put in place. Especially because I don't think I have any desk with Forge on it. No, I don't. And that's really unfortunate. Really hoping we could get more stuff done today, and like use up the memories, but I don't think we're getting any luck with that. None of my books have anything important. That's Sanskrit, which we can read. Don't have any lantern, so that's useless. Yeah, I think we're SOL. I guess we'll just catalog another book and hope it's something potentially useful. I should probably offload some of these so I'm not just carrying them around all the time. We'll go with a new one. Let's go with Dawn Era book. See if something unique comes out of this. Because I think that's one of the few periods we've actually catalogued. But maybe there's some sort of method in the madness we can make use of here. Come on. Sunset Passages. Slow Forge. So good shot here. A miscellany of the funerary prayers, ceremonies and hymns of the Church of the Unconquered Sun, which was ascendant in the 3rd and 4th histories. Its schism during the intercalate when the sun was divided, and has not survived as a significant force. Oh yeah, the intercalate is... Because for those who don't know, intercalate is like one of the final rituals from Cult Sim. I guess, yeah, the intercalate was technically when the it wasn't the sun and rags. What was it? There was another deity before the sun and rags that splintered and created the gods from light. This must be referring to that. But yes, and it is unfortunate that I guess the group splintered as a result of the intercalate. Although I guess it is a very powerful event, hence why it's like one of the endgame rituals, because that's even in a New Game Plus like ending. What are these? Vase of Lilies. Ah, very elegant indeed. Grand Ascent, second floor. By long tradition, each Baron Brandkrug had their image set in a niche in the Grand Ascent. Oh, that's just... Okay, so it's exactly the same text. And this needs forge. An abandoned bedroom. Oh, cool. Dusk has fallen. Crooning whisper haunts this room. It once must have been luxurious and will be again once I have it restored. I need help to lay the restless presence that drifts here. 5 moon or 5 rose. Okay. We're certainly unlocking options, so I think we should be able to start utilizing people a little bit stronger now that we have more potential options for expansion. Are we fully in... Okay, so now we're into autumn. Which also means the flowers have changed over, if I remember correctly. Oh, do any of these bloom in autumn? Honey Scar Jasmine in autumn. Winter. Well, that's all Honey Scar Jasmine. What about this? History. Oh, that's... Oh, agave. Did I never harvested that. I am stupid. Aren't the gods from light the ones who pulled the plug on the gods from stone something that happened before the sun's division? Sort of, because but it wasn't just the gods from light that did that, because if you look through the details of the lithomancy, which is what the death of the gods from stone were, there was a few gods of light that were involved with that, but there were plenty that weren't. Because I know, like, the classic one was that, what was it? The moth. He was like the moth killed like the wheel, I think, and then wore their skin or something. Now you're making me check. Now you're making me want to check the wiki and find out. Let's have a look. Fodder Simulator, the moth. I need to find out now because I'm pretty certain it was the wheel that the moth killed. Piecing together the principal Malvet, the moth. Okay, here we go. Here's the entry for the moth. During the lithomancy, the moth usurped the wheel, one of the gods from stone, from within and stole its skin, condemning it to nowhere. Yep, and the moth is treated as the first god from blood. So yeah, some of the gods from light were involved, but not all of them. There were plenty others that were involved in the lithomancy. And I believe, yes, that would have happened just before the Sun's Division, because I think the Sun's Division came later as an act of revenge. Okay, let's see what our new weather is now that we're in autumn. Oh, this is new. A reminder. Oh, my second reminder has come in. I'm curious to see what this says. We've gotten 2 of them. Does this just stack over the top of the last one? Okay. Do these both say the same thing, I wonder? Because I can't tell which is which anymore. It is so tempting to hold off from asking for their help. It is so tempting. I kind of want to make progress, though, so I'll go send the reply. Let's just pay the postage and just get this sent, because I think my help will be needed. So send a letter, stamp, envelope, send. We've left it long enough. Let's just do this. Let's just get our help organized so that we don't need these replies chasing us up. There is probably something that happens if you... Oh wait, yeah. Now I can expect visitors, correspondence, and a stipend from the trust every spring. Oh yeah, because I guess technically we didn't need to do that early, but oh well, we'll roll with it. We'll roll with it. So now we can expect visitors, which is good because that means we can get, I think, languages, right? Visitors were normally languages from normally gave you languages in Cold Sim, so I guess that does the same job here. Rain. Ooh, nectar memory. That could be good for getting this open. I could save my health. That gets 3 nectar. And then I guess I could give like a drink of some sort. Because a lot of the drinks normally end up being nectar based. So we could definitely look to try and get some people powered up and get them down here. let's have a look now that there's some new stuff in autumn. Because there's new flowers to collect, which is the honey scar jasmine, which I think is the only one. Yep, sea holly in summer, blue crown in winter. Cascal in spring, trumpeter's lily, rarer plants might flourish in Numa, which we haven't seen Numa yet. Yeah, okay, so there's only one new flower in autumn. Let's see who the new help we can hire is. In autumn, the orchid keepers come to sell their wares at Brandkrog. A shilling will buy one's help. Orchid keepers offer nectar and a little heart. Yes, please. Let's get an orchid keeper. I see that. I see no downside in that because we need heart and nectar. Languages, tallies, and delicious lore. Ooh, you tempt me with lore, Rhabarbor. I like that. I'm always a sucker for some good lore. Granted, that stems a lot from my previous escapades attempting to be an author, but you know, they never worked out. But I had fun with it. Okay, yep. So Miss Kill will come soon. So in Cornwall, it is quite possible to take a stride from the richest vegetation into the abomination of desolation. It's been said in mockery that Cornwall does not grow wood enough to make coffins for the people. That is dark. That is a really dark description, but I love it. Okay, so she's 2 nectar, so the rain will be enough. Good. So we don't have to expend extra resources. I want to get this other garden open, because we might be able to get more plants. So cool, let's power up with the memory of the rain. Oh, actually, let me check real quick. We do have some nectar books, but okay, they're very high-end nectar books. But yeah, we'll just focus on getting her powered up, and then we'll just use Miss Kill for memory generation again. Would Miss Kill be useful in this section? No, because we need Forge. The only other aspect she has is Heart, and we need to grind it a lot to get it up. Okay, so in that case, while she's getting powered up, we'll catalog more books. I'm curious to see what more of the Dornier stuff has, so let's just catalog those instead. Come on, get that moving. Cool. Yep, and we'll hold off on other actions until we can piece together other options. Although I do kind of want to collect at least a little bit of honey scar jasmine. That could be good. Either one can go in, right? Yes. We'll use leaves and thorns for now. And yeah, we'll just collect the honey scar jasmine. Honey scar jasmine like a dart of sweet fire. Like that description. I love how everything has this beautifully poetic description. It feels like this is gonna sound like the weirdest comparison. It feels like every description in this game is a missing lyric from an Owl City song. And I'm going to get so much shit for saying that, but honestly, I think it's true. The Concursum Diaries. The diaries of the explorer and murderer Lars Westergren. He's unhelpfully translated them into Phrygian for privacy. Yes. The most private of languages. Literally ancient Phrygian. Oh, and it's a rose mystery. Okay, so definitely not going to be solving that anytime soon, but good to have another book on hand that is of the rose variety. So much shit, but I also almost put tea down the wrong throat, so that is still a victory. Yep, that will do it. That will certainly get a victory in some regard. It may not be the outcome you expected, but it is a victory nonetheless. And sometimes it's the little victories in life. Oh my god, that feels like I was building up to that joke, but really I wasn't. That was just pure luck that I rambled my way into that. Okay, let's get midwife. Pesky Penny. I love how they made so many jokes about how everyone hated the penny just sitting around in their like sundry inventory. How they made fun of that in the patch notes, no less. Like, God bless Alexis Kennedy. He knows how to play to like his fandom well, and because they're for the most part, I think, not very toxic. They take it very lightheartedly. Oh, what's this written in? Aramaic. The language of Aram and all her many children these 3,000 years and more. Oh, we do read Aramaic. Okay, good, good, good. On Matthias and the Amethyst Imago transformation. Ooh, a nice wordy title means juicy. Lies, you totally planned this. Oh, I wish. What you will learn really quickly, Rhabarber, is I organize what I need to in my life, but when it comes to streaming, that is the last thing I organize. Like, this is my hobby, dude. I barely organize stuff for this. Half my ideas are on a coin flip. That's how we ended up playing like another Crab's Treasure yet, like on Thursday. Okay. An account of an occult romance. A certain Iavolgos claims to have written this in a single night as part of his initiation into the Alaping branch of the House of Leth, that order of immortals who would not pledge themselves to any hour. Now, that's not the same house as the one from Cult Sim, right? That's a different house, I guess like an ancient one that built into it, right? Because I remember there is a house that has those long. I remember the name got told to me last time, but I can't remember it off the top of my head. But there is another house for it. Okay, well, I guess in the meantime I'll use my. Actually, wait. Let's just see what we can get first, and then we'll start piecing together what elements we want to use to do some research. Hope we can get some mysteries solved. Because God knows we have enough books to solve. We just need the memories for them. And arguably the tools. Nearly got this one open. Aha! Ooh, hindsight. Not the worst, not the best. Let's see what's in this area. Practice garden dummy. Since the Napoleonic War, he has been punched, thumped, stabbed, and shot by amateurs, by professionals, and by tipsy guests after dinner. No wonder he looks so cross. I mean, if you can have a punching bag in the garden, it's gonna happen. So what's this room? Oh, this is the Practic Garden. This is the one they were talking about, that they crafted things in this garden. In the early days of St. Brandon's Abbey, the brothers practiced the arts of war here. So it was that in baronial times the garden became a favourite of the martial, quarrelsome de Wolves. What can we gather from this garden? Seed-blessed pears in summer and autumn. In Numa, the shining pear, Iris orichalcinus. Oh yeah, they mentioned the shining pear. Okay, cool. So we should definitely collect a pear at least from here before autumn's end, because that could be a useful thing. Oh, I need to speak to you again and see what else we can generate. Oh, we're gonna collect that honey scout jasmine. Let's have a look at it. Sweet scented night blooming. Oh, it's a lot of forge. Holy shit. That's a good amount of forge. Now I just need to figure out how to freaking use this to study. It's like half the problem is like I can't use the flowers for studying, so they're just taking up space. Which is a little frustrating. What else can I do for now? See what memories we can generate. I mean, we're not really going to be using Trist because we don't have any moth, so I guess we'll just beachcomb. Because now they're shipping new stuff because it's autumn. Right, new memory coming in hard. Memory of Storm. Storm's great enough to shake the moon from the sky and one's thoughts from one's skull. That's a very good heart and sky memory. Could we make use of that somehow? Don't know. Because again, we need a desk that can do sky, which is not bad. Is there something in the telescope I could use for sky? Oh, this is a sky desk, so maybe we can make use of it. Oh, but we have no skills for frickin'. The one thing that annoys me, how much these desks need other requirements. I can put a skill in here, but it's not going to be one that's useful. I don't have any skills that boost sky. Ugh. I guess it's just a memory I can't really use much. Because she's got one. This could be good if I can maybe get to the Ruinous Hall. But even then, the Ruinous Hall doesn't help me much. I could try and get into the infirmary. Do I have any drinks that give heart? That gives rose. Does this give heart? No, that gives forge. I'm not making them drink ink. Not that I think they'd allow that. That's nectar in that. Edge. Yeah, none of the drinks are heart. I could give them the bread, actually. The pile of soap bread. Yeah, we might do that. We'll try and power up and unlock the infirmary. That could be good. Because at this point, it's probably the best use, and then maybe just use my other ones to just keep cataloging. Although good to know that we can re-unlock the memory of the storm. An impulse memory. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, yeah, let's just power up with the storm and with the bread, and then yeah, we'll just unlock the infirmary. Let's just keep getting more of this place explored. And then I guess we'll... Oh wait, we could use Shap to get some money. That might be a good start. We'll get some more money. Beachcombing's underway. Spend our last bit to catalog again. And hope that he gets something that we can study and actually get some lessons from, because otherwise we can't power up. Like, I'm honestly half tempted to put this into Birdsong just so I can get an extra stat. As useless as that might be. Okay, she's powered up. Give her the bread. And then let's see what our new book is. Please be something good. Come on, come on. An 8 sky, really? Oh, and it's cursed. Fantastic. Just my lucky day. Damascene traditions of the House of Leth. The House of Leth was an order of immortals who sought obscurity, protecting their past and future. The author of this short text is to be believed the initiates of the Damascene branch were much more radical than their fellows elsewhere. Radical as in they were going to try and kill off the Hours? Or was it just that they were more radical in trying to get more people to follow them? Either way, there is this problem. Fifth Eye Curse. Someone has unhelpfully placed a curse which may tear open the unwilling eye of the soul. Its contamination can affect your Fet and Faust. You can remove it with a skill that's effective against curses and at least 7 heart. Good lord. That is a hindrance and a half. But I guess it can't be helped. I'm going to put that up here to indicate, don't fuck with this book. Yeah, that is mean. So I guess books can spawn with horrible shit on them. I guess makes sense. Some people did want to protect their writing by any means necessary. But even this feels like overkill. Being like, oh, I guess we'll just, harm people in horrifying and potentially life-ruining ways. Although technically, because I have no Faust or Fet or Faust, I could just attempt this without it, and maybe I don't end up getting harmed in that fashion. That might be another thing to try. Okay. Oh, Miss Kill is powered up. Infirmary time. Careless visitors have tracked in mud through the door, and the windows have been open to the elements for years. Time to fix that up. What better person to send to the infirmary than the wife of the funeral director? Okay. I think with that, we will speed through. Collect my little bit of pay for today. And let's head and see what the new room is. The infirmary. Beautiful little thing. Okay, that doll is stupid creepy. Jesus Christ. Gently twitching little cloth doll with melancholy button eyes and a frill of coloured ribbons. That's totally not creepy. What's this? Musgrave de Wolf. The buster's card from Wood. Cherry. Oh, so he might be one of the barons. That might fill out the stair. Oh, that's so cool. Look at the paintings. It's the exact art from the tarot cards. Yeah, because there's the one of the sister and witch, there's the velvet, there's the Thunderskin, and there's the witch and sister. I forgot that the witch and sister and the sister and witch have 2 different cards Because I guess technically they are two different people, even if they are conjoined. At, well, basically at the shoulder. That's really cool. What's this inscription? A refuge for all the world might consider impure. Interesting. So I guess this infirmary took in people that no one else wanted to take in. Infirmary. In the 15th century, the Tarn of Regensburg came to Brandkrug. The brothers of St. Brandon's granted sanctuary, but they would not permit a Jew and his family to live on abbey grounds. Still, they built this tower for him to dwell in and practice his healing art. This changed greatly since that time, but a place of healing it remains. Interesting, interesting. So they harbored. So I guess they harbored those of other religions here in case. Well, I guess because they were still good practitioners at heart, and they couldn't dare turn them away. Interesting. Stools, beds. Of course, the nicest way to offer a guest into your home: put them in the infirmary. Politeness. Oh wow, we have some interesting brews over here. Arsenic, poison, sometimes known as the message of the swan. Sacrament malachite, 6 nectar. Holy Jesus, that's insanely strong. Back in the Dawn period, the Sisterhood of the Triple Knot uses in the rites of the Ringu, the hour which has also been called the malachite. Ah yes, the classic Ringu. 6 moth there. And 2 knock from this. That's not bad. A good little good materials sitting in this infirmary. What's the room above? What do the rooms above need? 5 edge, 5 heart, 5 grail, 5 heart. Okay, so we could potentially unlock that with Miss Kill, if we can get kind of lucky. Fantastic. We'll get Miss Kill. We'll chase up. I think we'll chase up some new help. I mean, is it a good idea? Because what, the Orchid Keeper was 2 nectar and 2. Yeah, she was 2 nectar and 1 heart. I think all the rooms at minimum need. Yeah, they need a minimum 5 heart. I mean, I guess if I gave him my health, it would work, because health plus Gale would be enough. That's definitely a thought. Let's just see, though, if there's any books I have that I could use heart with. Because if there's a mystery heart, I want to actually use that. Although something tells me my luck may have run out there. This was Grail. Knock, Lantern, Sky, Winter. There's 1 heart and it's 8. Yeah, no, definitely not that. Or I could look to try and do a Sky Mystery. I think honestly we just need more stuff, so I think a Sky Mystery is in order. Which book? It was pretty certain. Yeah, there was one there. This is a 4 Sky book. Okay. Can we use, yes, memory? We'll get papers, skill, memory of the Gale. Grab this tool. Grab the astrolabe. So now we meet the requirements. And then we'll put... What can we put in? Trist. Okay. Cool. Enough sky to match Mystery Sky. Thank God. Let's get some reading going. Finally. We'll make some progress yet. Okay, so hiring Mrs. Kill. That's going... It's still good to look for unusual help. We've already burned our strongest memory, so probably not the best use. I think we just look to generate memories off Miss Kill. And just keep cataloging. Because again, not much else to do at this stage. Especially while we're reading. We can finish off some of these. Get another baronial period going. Reeking Chamber. Yeah, this needs a lot to get into. But this looks like a music room. So maybe there's a phonograph in here? Because I'm looking at these rooms. This looks like another study. This looks like some type of... Yeah, this is a bedroom. This is just a staircase. This looks like a morgue. like a... Yeah, that looks like a morgue. And this looks like it has a projector. So there's a lot of different options. And this looks like another music room. Memory of Fear. Oh. Keep generating. Keep generating, Miss Kill. We will converse yet in the tides of my studies. I remember there was another thing I could collect. Oh yeah, I could collect the pears. That might be good too. The Horace Book 2. In Latin, a 19th century reprint by the indefatigable Nathaniel Darcy Evers of a 14th century Latin translation of a 4th century work. Okay, Edge. I could potentially make that one work. Because I have Arab. I would just need an Edge memory, which this does have. And the problem is I don't have Edge tools or anything else to complement it. From what I can remember. Can I check? Where is it? This I can check Edge over. The T has Edge? Yes, it does. I do not remember that. Though T also needs an element of the soul to do, right? Yes. Wait, how do I brew it? If the item is brewable, add a soul card. Yeah, okay, so that would need a soul card to brew it. Alright, well, we'll just see what we can get first, and then we'll piece together a plan to see if we can potentially study this as well, because I'm trying to also think, do we have a place that can use Edge to study? I think this one might? Yes, okay, so the Eva desk can. The Eva desk can study it, but it depends on whether we can get a 2-edge memory, I think. And it will also depend on whether we potentially get like an Edge skill out of this book, I think. Gossip, okay. Gossip's not bad. Gossip's not bad at all. Right, well, I think in the meantime, what we shall do is we shall gather thine pear. We've left the pear long enough. Fragrant pears soft in the hand. Like me a good pear every now and then. Granted I more enjoy apples a lot as a kid, but pears do have a nice sweetness to them that makes them very unique. Alright, pause. Alright, we'll pause for a sip of water while I check over a few things. Refreshing. Yeah, that was definitely necessary after like an hour and 40 of straight talking. Okay, so let's piece together what we have. I think another memory is in order from the midwife. We have some heart. Still no Edge. Is Edge going to be like a low memory to get, similar to how one knock memory we had was a low knock chance? Alright, let's have a look. I'm reading. In this volume, Garmia records fewer dreams and explicates more of her own theories. Of her own elaborate theories. We see this again and again. What is below can't escape what is above. I assume that is an allusion to Nowhere, if I had to guess. And then I've read, the finest artisans all dream of the white door in the end. I'm no artisan, only a scholar. I think there's a secret that all these artisans know. But I think the secret is only half the story. I mean, the white door does have some interesting things behind it, because there's the Lodge of the Sage Knight, and then there's also the, what's it called? This might be where I go to the wiki. The White Door. There's two locations you can go to in the White Door. Lodge of the Sage Knight is one, and then there's what's the other one? Orchid of Lights. Yeah. So it makes sense that the artisans would go there, especially because, assuming that nothing has changed within the decade, Teresa the Baldemarian should still be there, and she loves to speak upon the histories. The Founding Parable, The Moth, the Grey, and the Egg Unhatching all tell different stories of the world's beginning. One of those stories is the oldest, but it may not be the first and best known. That's a very powerful memory, actually. What is this? Lesson: Lockworks and Clockworks. A sky and knock memory, or Guy knock lesson. Like that. I think we will definitely go ahead and learn that skill. Because then I can start using more knock things. And I know we have quite a few knock books. Okay, so this is now studied, so let's put it with the other one. Actually, we should make a section for where studied books go. Make it this bottom shelf for now. Okay. And there's indeed a very powerful memory. Might be good to keep that book around so you can easily access the memory. Wait, hold on. Are you saying I can reread this book and regenerate that memory? Can I do that? Is that a thing I can do? Yes. Oh, okay. Huh. Well, now that I know that, cool. Yeah, definitely need to hold on to said book for that reason. I did not realize you could regenerate those memories by rereading those books. I thought once you mastered the books, they had no purpose past that. But that changes the game. Holy shit. Awesome. Okay, well that is very good to know now. We have a lot of rows. Do we have any low rose books? I think all of them are high. Oh, no, don't put that book in my thing. Once you've read a book, you can generate a copy of its memory by reading it again with any soul card. Oh. Okay, that's kind of neat. So if like... Okay, so wait, if I took it here... hold on, let's take this to another desk that I can put other things into. If I were to put it in like this desk, and then put an Arab in here. I've already mastered this, but I could reread it and perhaps record... Ah! That is awesome. You can only have one copy of each memory card, though. Yeah, that is true. That's good to know. I didn't realize that was a mechanic you could make use of. Because I was like, oh, these are unique memories. I need to hold on. I need to, like, savor these. But, yeah, if I can just reread the book and recall them, that's quite powerful. Yeah, okay, so yeah, I'll just put it there, because I know if it's, like, the bottom left, it has to be a good book. Okay, I'll keep that there. That's... Oh, my God, that I feel like my third eye just opened literally when you were like, oh, you can reread those. I'm like, wait, what? Oh my God, that my whole worldview just cracked open right there. Holy shit. Oh my God, that is wild. Okay, what do we have for memories? A lot of Grail. Do we have anything that's like Rose 4? Do you have anything that only needs 4 rows? I think the infirmary needed 4 rows. Yeah, everything needs 5 now. What's going to be the best use of this memory then? Maybe to try and do like a low moon read? Do I have any low moon reads? They definitely need to make use of this memory. I have a moon 6. Crest did have moon aspects. I might just need to reread that book tomorrow and then go for a moon. Because I don't see how I can potentially... I don't know if I can potentially, what's it called? Put, like, have insufficient amounts and still go ahead. I could try and... Well, and first I should pick up the book. That's a wise move, first and foremost. Where is it? Where was that book? Saw it earlier. Where did I put it? Oh, it's miscolored. There it is. The Karashim Portal, and that's what I wanted. Now I'll put the Edge book here in replacement. So if I wanted to put it in this stand, I can use this memory. I can use this skill. That gets me to 4. If I had the Triss, I could put it here. Hold on. What is this? Moon Assemblant. Perhaps you've provided Moon, but not enough to match Mystery Moon. If you're lucky, you might still succeed. There's a gamble element to studying? Well, if that's the case, gamble away. Let's see how this goes. This will either be a big mistake or it may prove successful. I could see either way going that way. I think we might be on a path here. You can start with 2 little aspects and will spawn a series of events that will allow you to add extra cards which might or might not get you up to target, or just set an affliction on your soul card. Oh, so that's the downside, is the affliction. Well, we have spare Arabs, so it's not the worst thing if that happens. Lockworks and clockworks, little ways and little machines. 2 knock, 1 sky. Not bad. Okay, so we can either go in Ithacastry or Scholicosophy. What would each of these give in terms of an aspect card? This would give Whist, which is normally good for winter. And this gives... I can scroll down a little bit. And this gives Shaft again, which is more knock. I do think a new element. I feel like a new element of the soul is better than an old one. So I think we'll sign it here, and we'll take some Whist. You can see Whist being more useful, especially if it's 2 winter. That's gonna open up a lot of winter study, I feel. Okay, we do have a few low winter books. We might be able to make some use of this. Although I'm also like doing all this sudden studying like super late into the day, so it's just like this moment of inspiration suddenly striking this librarian to be like, my duty is not over. I must read. I must reprise my old high school college days of just studiously going through everything with a fine-tooth comb until I go insane. Okay, well, we'll see how that goes. This with Shaft actually could potentially open one of my knock books if I have a place that can allow me to use knock. This wouldn't. Granted, I'd also need a place to put Shaft, so this desk can't use it. This desk can't use it. I don't think I have anything that uses knock. School days. If you wanted a memory regret, I think that's the right way. I feel like that's dependent on the person you ask, because if you were to ask me that, I'd arguably say I more enjoyed my high school days than I did regret them. Like, sure, definitely some bad... Okay, game, now you're just having a laugh. Literally talking about high school regrets and that shows up. But again, I feel like it depends on who you ask, because I don't regret my high school days. If anything, I more reveled in them because I felt like I grew a lot more from high school than anything else. But I know for a lot of people, they probably didn't enjoy high school as much as I did. So it's, there's definitely a lot of this is Kill on my side. I consider myself vindicated. Yeah, it does seem like Miss Kill backs you up a lot. The timing on that was so impeccable. I cannot believe it. But yes, no, it's definitely one of those things where I kind of look back on it and wonder, was I truly happy in that moment? Maybe yes, maybe no. But certainly it is a growing experience that I can never forget, nor do I want to forget, I feel. Might just be me, but I wonder. I could actually get up to this neglected room, actually, because okay, let's see if we can potentially get her up to par in time, because then maybe we can get this room unlocked as well as like an extra bonus. Curious to see what trials this will want from me. Let's have a look. Opportunities. There's still a chance. Okay, so these must be the 3 trials you were talking about. Extra effort soul. An opportunity to add a soul element. Beware failure might cause maladies. Which one was this? This is moon. I don't have any elements of moon, so definitely no elements there. Duende. Duende is a force, not a labor, a struggle, not a thought. This mood increases certain aspects. Okay, so there's a gamble there. And then art, it's educational. Possible inspiration from a relevant painting or other wall art. That might be my chance. How much moon have we got at the moment? We have 4. If I can find a painting that's 2 moon, then there's a chance. That's 2 winter, so definitely not that. Sky. Is there a painting in here? Active mirror. When one of those appear, you have a few seconds to put into the slot. Okay, so definitely good to keep an eye on that. Good thing I'm taking the time to pause, because yeah, if that's a very small window, I'm not risking that yet. Come on, is there any wall art I have that's 2 moon? There's 1 moon there, the boy prays. Crowcross Sands at high tide. Leaves in the wind. Serena Blackwood. No wall art in this room. Could be something. Hokabold. One of these. 2 heart. 2 heart. These wall arts are actually weirdly powerful. Velvet. Yes. Okay. Perfect. The Velvet can do it. The Velvet can get us the dub on that. Hell yeah. All right. Cool. We have a plan of attack. And it is glorious. All right, so which order is it going through first? So this is Sol first. Okay, she's powered up a bit more. Let's get her in again and get the last bit of Grail she needs. Come on, this is getting exciting. Now that there's a gamble aspect in this, I'm curious. Okay, let's see what the Duende buffs. Because it's random, I'm guessing. Which I did buff. It went by too fast. What did it buff? Did it add something new? I'm like trying to piece together what it added. Because what? There's 5 Grail there. There's 4 moon there. The edge came from this. Sky came from this. I don't think, unless it's not clicked in. Okay. Well, either way, let's do the wall art. Let's get that Velvet painting in. All right. Cool. The Velvet clutches this. Let's enjoy the fruits of our labors. Culmination. Oh, okay. So the wall art came first, and I guess now Duende kicks in. Weird. I thought it would go in an anti-clockwise order. Guess I was wrong. All right. Cool. This kill is powered up. The neglected room. The room above might once have been some sort of lounge, but the furniture and equipment has been smashed and overturned. The walls are streaked with mildew. An unlovely smell wafts from further up. Curiouser and curiouser. Let's see what happens. Moon of Culmination. Oh wow, and it still pops these. That's good to know. So what was the book again? Carishan Portalin, illustrated heavily annotated Portalin, Nautical Atlas of Ports and Destinations. It quickly becomes clear that many of its destinations no longer exist or never existed in the traditional sense, but the annotations remain fascinating. The routes to Noon, the long sanctuary across the Western Sea, may remain viable. Oh yeah, that's what it was called, Port Noon. That's the modern one. That's the modern long sanctuary where they hide themselves away. Thank God this thing has a reminder for it. 2 pages have been gummed together. When teased apart, they reveal a route to Is Behind the Wave, marked in red and gold inks with heavily underlined warnings. Here the final city, strike the hours, lest earth and sky break open. Damn, that is an ominous portent right there. And what's this? Lesson Sea Stories. I gain more understanding of sea stories. Well, that's definitely another lesson that would be good to have on hand. So let's go ahead and put this book down here. Let's learn these sea stories. If there's anything about Years that's not ominous, I've yet to read it. Yeah, I think from memory, Yiz is an important location. I think it's brought up slightly in Cult Sim, but again, my memory of Yiz is very hazy. But I believe it is an important location. I think some like long stipulated it may have been the original meeting place of the hours before they ended up in the Mansus. Although although I do remember another viewer recently also pondered whether this Isle, Prankrug Isle, is also a also might have been that location as well. Hence why a lot of strange goings-ons happen around here. Okay, sea stories. Sea has always been the widest road. Two Moon, a grail, and it can either be birdsong or Nyctodromy. I mean, it's not a skill going towards Bosk, so I guess we can just dedicate it and get another... maybe we say that for tomorrow, because we don't have a lot of time left. So let's look to just finish cataloging, I think, and we'll catalog with West. Catalog with West, and then we should hopefully have enough time to use Shapt. Or actually, maybe we'll hold on to Shapt, but we can at least use West to get one more book. And we'll just... I guess we can just take a peek and see what we can get from each of them. From Nyctodromy, we can get more Shapt. From Birdsong, we can get... Core. Okay. So a few different options. Core could be a new skill to pick up. And to be honest, that might be the better one to pick up. But I think we'll wait till turn of the day, because I don't think we can make use of it today. Not without everything kicking in. What was that? Oh, that was the uncovery of the new room. So this is the projector room, right? Patience Lounge. In this room, the accursed of the Great War gathered to recuperate. Those who had suffered something no more horrible, but somewhat more mysterious than the war's usual wounds to body and spirit. An eruption of worms, perhaps, or the risks at the military end of Suppression Bureau activities. Interesting. I think this is the first mention we've had of the Bureau being here. The worms, though, are very concerning because I was going to say, like, the worms are inherently dangerous. Among them were the minor luminaries of the invisible world: Christopher Alopoli, Zachary Wakefield, Harvey Hattington, but not Brian Levinson, who had been 9th librarian and under whose tenure the infirmary had flourished. He enlisted. He served for a time as a medical officer on the Western Front. His body was never found. So either killed or MIA. Interesting though that the accursed of the Great War show up here. That they would all meet in this place to discuss, I guess, what they could show. So now we have access to a phonograph, to a projector. This needs Tenorforge, so we can't get it. So let's see what's in here. A Lack and Bone chess set. A cup of Assam, of which there's more Assam here. There's one book hiding there. Don't think I didn't see you. And a projector. Governor Collars had this installed in the 1920s as a treat for prisoners allowed to recover in the infirmary. Or so he said. Rumour had it he was a secret Keaton fan and didn't want to motor all the way up to Exeter to see the latest feature. That's so funny. The idea of him being a secret Keaton fan, and he just wanted a projector so he didn't have to bring the movies all the way up. Oh, interesting. This place also has an extra memory slot instead of a tool slot. That's quite neat. We might be able to play into that a bit. Okay, now we have access to a projector. Fantastic. Catalog this book. On Imperfections. Pomander, Lightsmith, and Lanternlong describes the process of transinhabitation, which he calls a manifestation of imperfection. I feel like I've seen that name Pomander before, but I can't recall where. That name does sound oddly familiar in a way that I don't entirely remember. Alright. Daybreak. A reset. Now we'll put Sea Stories in and get that core. Because now we can make use of... core. Boom. Core, Exuberance, Instinct, Rhythm, 2 Heart, and a Grail. It's good. We can make use of heart stuff a bit more often, which is fantastic. Let's see, what's the weather forecast for today? Sunny. Sunny returns again. Now, let me just double check a few things. These all, the 2 new ones we've had is Core and West. This has excess Grail, this has excess Lantern. So if we want to make use of potentially going into Lantern, although we don't have a lot to power Lantern. Let's see. Also, because this is Moon, we could probably use this here, can't we? Aha! We have an auxiliary peach combing skill. Fantastic. Now, let's get Miss Kill again. I wonder, what can Core be used for? Like, if I bring it here, what can it be used for? Ah, so I can do manual labor with Core. That's good. I remember, gathering flowers is a... What effort? Heart. So I can use Core for that too. That's good to know. I need to put these pairs somewhere where they won't be a bother. In the plinth. In the plinth. Anytime it just goes in the plinth. Okay, so if you want to look for a Reeking Chamber, this is Lantern. This is more Lantern. I'm trying to remember. We could get the Reverend to clear out the smoking room. Because we could use the Sunny memory. We can use the Sunny memory. And then we can... Yeah, we can do a few other things. We still don't have a place for Knock. Because this has access... This has Sky. And what's the... Shaft is the one with Knock, but it needs Forge. So if I can find a desk that has both... If I can find a desk that has both Forge and Sky, then we can start cooking with gas. That means more exploration. Okay, so definitely I think we'll look to use... I think we'll use the Rector. Yeah, we'll hire the Rector today. I think that'll be the best play. So I think from memory... Oh, Whist can be used. I kind of want to give him the Whist for Exalting, so let's use Shaft instead. Reverend, your time is needed. In the meantime, I'll use Core to do some manual labor. Get back what we just paid. And then, oh, we do have a Nocturnal Book. We'll use 1 Arab for that. Beautiful. Let's see what we can get. I think we're actually making good progress. We've certainly evolved a lot more since the start of stream, so I think we're in a good stead to potentially move into, I guess, not entirely mid-game, but we can definitely handle visitors now, I think. Or I hope, at least. Although, God knows I'd love some Spintria. I wonder how you even get Spintria in this game. It's probably not going to be easy, not by a long shot. Okay, that's going. Yeah, so we'll get him exalted immediately. Actually, let's... I'm going to talk to him first, see if I can get his lantern memory, because if I can, then maybe I can also use that for studying. That could be very useful if I can get it for studying. Because we have time. Let's see. We don't have any. Do we have any low tier moon books? I don't think we do. Yeah, all of them are either 8, and I can't read this one because it's in Kilisami. Now, options for studying are limited. We have Moth, but we don't speak Sarbazine. This is Lantern, but we don't have a lot for that. Do we have any Forge? No, we don't have any Forge skills, which is slightly disappointing. This was good for Moon. We could take another gamble on Moon, potentially, but 8 is a lot. I think at the moment we can barely manage to beat 6. And I don't have any edge skills. So edge is off the table, even though that 4-edge book would be fantastic. What else do I have left? I do have a 4-lantern. We could go for a 4-lantern using Whist. I probably should also settle on a bed, shouldn't I? Should probably be doing that. What do I need to put for occupant? It needs... Oh, wait. Do I not have a bed that I can rest in? I guess not. I guess you can't rest in your bed to restore your stats anymore. I remember that being... I remember hearing that was a thing you could do. Did they just remove it entirely? It's a little frustrating. Queens of the Rivers. It's a real contemporary play by the enigmatic Monica Medina, in which the Queens of the Rivers are murdered one by one. Ah, charming. Sounds like a fun read. It's only 4 scale. You don't have much in the way of scale. But I could see us attempting that. We should also try and look to craft some things, because I feel like we're getting close to enough. I think you can still restore them that way. It's one way at least. That'd be cool if you can. But I'm not seeing, like... Oh, okay, so it's more... Oh, okay, so you can actually put your stats in there. It's just that some of them now have requirements for what aspect you can use to sleep in them. Because, yeah, this needs heart for infirmary. This bed needs winter. I'm guessing this bed needs heart as well. Yeah, the lodge. So now, okay, so now it's a more just a specific requirement. Do I go sleep in the infirmary? Could be funny. I don't think I'm going to need health for much today. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'll camp in the infirmary. I would be crazy enough to camp in an infirmary, knowing me. Yeah, let's camp there. If it's a mistake, we'll find out soon enough. Okay, so we're about to finish our conversation with Reverend Timothy. What do we have left? We have 4 Lantern book. I'm just going to gather what books we can actually make use of, I think, today. I think we'll go these 3. And if we can get any of them read, then I think we've accomplished something today. What else could we do? Would Whist... Oh yeah, I'm doing manual labor here. Okay, so then that's fine. We're not really doing much... Oh, but that has Moon. We don't want to give that away just yet. Although we don't have a lot from... We're not focusing on Moon, though. You know what? Yeah, let's do some beachcombing with Trist. Let's use sea stories this time, see if it changes anything. Your choice is the infirmary, the groundskeeper hut, or the bed where no one has ever slept a full night. Yeah. Yeah, no, the choices are not great for beds to sleep in. Yeah, definitely don't want to sleep in the creepy bed, I agree. And the groundskeeper's bed, much as it's rustic, not my style. It don't seem too bad though. What's the inscription? What are the descriptions? Clay white sheets and the unmistakable military ping of a steel bed frame. I mean, at least we know the bed can't break. Not a bad choice, I think, in all things considered. Come on, hurry up, Rector. Give me what I want. Okay, wrong memory. That's fine. I think let's exalt him first with the sun, and then we'll speak to him again and try and get that. If we can get the revelation memory, I think we could potentially move towards. But then I won't have any Whist left to boost it up. It's fine. Let's just get him moving. Let's just get this room open. Sorry, which room was it? It was this one, right? Yes. Oh, Rector done. Speak to him with Whist. Get him up to 5. Guess there's not much I'm going to be doing today aside from just more cataloging, because Jesus Christ. Everything wants to catalog. More Grail. Yeah, I think we'll just keep cataloging today. Just spend all our Arab on that, because I don't think we're going to be studying anything else. Unless something crazy comes up. Grunt-proof beds. If we could bring these to a workbench, we'd have all the scale we want. True, if we could tear apart just full furniture, that could potentially bring us a lot of scale. Maybe that's like a later mechanic. Because surely you can turn like some of these armchairs and stuff into other things. Like there's no way they'd put them in the house without a purpose. This game loves to use like Chekhov's gun for everything. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's just massive amount of like Chekhov's gun being applied everywhere. Okay. Still looking for that workbench. Let's just keep talking to Miss Kill, see if we can get anything from her. Now, Arab is not useful much. Anyway, I can't apply it here, can I? No. So I think we just continue cataloging. Because there are plenty of books to go around. Hope we can come across something that we can use the next day. That's my only plan at this point. Okay, so we camp. We can still use this. Clean white sheets. Ping the bed frame. Okay, so it's just standard restore. But it needs a beverage. Ah. Interesting, good to know. So that makes sense. The issue is that from my experience, there's an equal amount of Chekhov's red herrings, probably made while Alex was laughing maniacally. Oh, I hate that you're right. He would be laughing maniacally, being like, well, considering how much they nitpicked the first game, surely I can be evil the second time round, right? You bastard. You are 100% right, Rhubarba. He would do that. Seeing the interviews that Alex Kelly has had, and listening to his podcast Skeleton Songs, he would do that. By their marks shall ye know them. A monster hunting initiate of the hour named the Colonel. Oh, this is another one from Little Sophia. Provides advice on finding the weak spot of the Long. Interesting. So that expands upon... Where was that Edge book? No, it wasn't that. There was another book she wrote that was to do with... Oh, where was it? There was another book she wrote. Where was it? There was one where she was talking about another thing. No, I must have missed it. There was another book she wrote that was like something to do with looking at some other part of the Long or something else to do with the Mantis. But okay, that's not a bad book. And yeah, we'll just catalog this. Just finish up the day in a proper fashion. That was a Sky book, I think? Okay, let me see if I can find it. Maybe it was left in the shed. Sky book. It's not in this collection. Oh, something just went super spooky. The Orchid Transfigurations Noon. Third volume of the compilation of Quasi-Rosicrucian allegories, supposedly by Robert Flood. This is in the original Latin. Oh, this is actually a book from the first game. Neat. Take that. I could potentially study that tonight. Oh wait, no, I can't because I'm out of stats. That's cool. The new room unlocked. Oh my god. Of course there's Warlord of the Mantis in here. Why not, my dude? Got some good stats too, like Jesus. These are powerful. Having many attempts to depict the House of the Sun, this is by the visionary painter known only as the Magyar, the best known. It's signed and dated. If it's really the original, it must count as one of the great treasures of the house. Damn. Some lantern ink, a bunch of new books. Remain Reveline, which is Grail and Scale. New desk. And it uses knock. Let's go. That's good. That's good. Ambrose let me read the room description first before I read the desk description. Westcott room. By God, sir, we'll have no cigars in the library, and we shall have no house without a smoking room. Dr. Ambrose Westcott, 1734 to 1797. Cool. Ambrose did most of his work downstairs in the foundry and the kitchen, or upstairs in the laboratory that later became the Flood Gallery, but it was at this desk that he composed The Temptations of Architecture and wrote long cross letters to the Times about the flaws of the British Constitution. Dang. The man was so dedicated to London, he wanted to point out how shit their system was. Fair enough. Respect, my dude. Okay, a lot of new books to catalog. Never a bad sign in a library. And yeah, I guess that's everything we can do for the day. So we'll run out the clock while we figure out what our next strategy will be. We have a lot of books we can study through, I think, now that we have a bit more unlocked. Let's speed run this. Because I can't make use of anything else with memories. I want to see if I can find where that book was. It must be in here somewhere. That's Little Sophia. I wish I could search by the name Little Sophia. Sophia. Okay, a new... No. Oh, I've got no... Maybe it was a book we previously studied. Nope, got no idea. Okay. Rain, always good. A lot of nectar. Do we have any rooms that require nectar at the moment? That needs heart. That needs heart. I don't think we have anything that needs nectar at the moment. Huh. This will be more useful for whether it's Grail, I guess. I think we have some rooms that need Grail, right? No, not so much, as it turns out. Although we do have... I guess we'll see. Alright, for now, let's go collect Miss Kill. As is our wanton need. God knows her husband must hate us because we keep dragging her away from her duties. He's like, God damn it, can you stop taking her away from me when I'm trying to work on shit? Like, no. I have my reasons, and I incline to respect them. Okay, so papers. Skill of Lockworks. Some shaft. And that's enough to beat it. Easy peasy. Let the studying commence. Okay, so that's one down. 4 lantern, 4 scale. Not a lot of great options. Definitely need some more lantern. Because all we have is Whist for that at the moment. We do have some moon, but again, they're all very high. Winter is not approachable yet. If only we had... Because this has scale. I don't think any other rate we have has scale. No, none of them do. So I think the scale book will be put to rest over here for now. As will the lantern book. Let's piece together our plan. We're going to get Miss Kill. We're studying that. Don't worry, we can drag him away next time instead. I'm sure we have a room full of spiders or something other horrible to clear. True. If we do need a winter man, we know to come to Mr. Kill. And now that we have Whist, we can actually drag him away. Do we have any rooms that need winter though? Really, I'm noticing. No. If anything, we need a lot of heart. Yeah. That awkward keepers only has 1 heart, so Miss Kill is the better pick because she's free. Well, for now, definitely we should look to... Now, definitely we should look to do some work. So I'll spend my health for this. Because I'm guessing the Whist is just going to be fortune telling again, which is going to be shit money. More digging of the sea stories would be good. Do a bit of beachcombing. A few things can do it now. Yeah. Well, Trist is less useful to me because we have no moth, so we'll go beachcombing. And then yeah, we'll just see what transpires from there. Double speed. I feel like I have to play this game on double speed because it feels like just regular speed is too slow half the time. Okay. The speech continues. We do have some cataloging to do, so let's go ahead and catalog this one. We do have this 4 heart, which I think we can get done if we can get a heart, if we can get the Solace memory. I think if we can get the Solace memory, we can make use of that. Because we can put it in this desk space. It all depends on the Gamba. I'm trying to think where that like etymology that came from, but I feel like that's a scary one. Memory intuition. Jeez, that's a powerful one to get this early. Hoover damn. Hang on, with that plus oh, I just used my Trist. It's a good memory though. Damn. Sucks that we got it when I just used my Trist. On the matter and deeds of serpents. Yeah, 12 knock. Yeah, not a fucking chance. And it's written in Vac. Okay, so definitely not touching, but good to know that this book exists. On the matter and the deeds of serpents. This was probably the prophecies of the Naga rendered into English and illustrated by William Midnight in Paris in the 1880s. It shows a number of divergences from that text. It's certainly quite recent by the standards of Vac texts. Yeah, well, we ain't touching Vac for a while because Vac is an insanely hard language to find. It's like one of the endgame ones in the first game. It's going to be infinitely harder to find it here. Okay. Yep, talk to you again, see if we get something better. Yeah, that intuition one is insanely good moon memory. Probably rare, though. But god, that's a nice one to have. Alright. Cool, my manual labor is finished. Shilling back. What else could be useful in this instance? I want to hold on to my core so we can study this. Now, Arab is not going to be used for much else. So I guess we'll just keep cataloging. What do I have left to catalog? I don't have much left to catalog. I guess we'll just keep studying now. Yeah, I think we're just kind of at a stage where we just kind of want to plateau from expanding and just focus on learning. Because I think once we learn, that's where we can start growing and getting stronger. And we have regret. Could be good if we had a fall winter book, but I don't believe we do. So let's keep talking. Surely you have more enticing tales, Miss Kill. Maybe ones that are less impassioned. I understand I am an impassioned individual. Does not mean you have to follow suit. Most sorrowful end of the Lady Nonna. Oh, this could be good. What's that? Except I can't read it. You kidding me? A low nectar book and it's written in a fucking language I can't understand. God damn it. An unauthorized account of the death of Abbess Nona, written by Eusebia, one of the two sisters accused of having murdered Nona through poisoning and arts unsanctioned. Eusebia, awaiting execution, intends to hide this account in her cell. Or Nectar, which is not a hard mystery, it's written in Kernowek Henavek, a forgotten language. Yes, so I'm not unlocking that, but god damn, I want to. Oh, that's such a good book. Jeez, I need those languages. Huh. Oh, there's a lone book over here. I should probably move everything over to the library, because Lord knows I keep like leaving stuff. Contraband Flotsam, Salt Stain and Wave Racked. There's things inside. Potential loot. Okay, what if I choose to investigate? What ship lost this? Huh. So it looks like it will need some investigation to find what's in there. We're in no rush for now, so we'll just keep that on the back burner. That's still running. Gain new memories. I just want to wait and see what we get first, and then we'll piece together things. So I'll just keep filling out the library as we go. Must be getting close to this being uncovered. Another memory of regret. Come on, give me the Solace memory. I know you have it. Come on, come on. Let's see what's in here. Alright. Which one's this? Yes, this is the copy of Traveling Tonight. Yes. The wood lies outside the walls of the Mantis. As any student of the histories knows, the Mantis has no walls. And I've read, Helopoly describes how he came to make repeated visits to a dream wood by what he calls silver dreams. Trying to think your way to the wood, he explains, is like thinking your way to being in love. But I did find a secret that helped. Oh yeah, so it's the exact same text from the first game. Let's see what we found. An impulse memory. And lesson edicts liminal. Ooh, it's knock and what looks like moth. Interesting. Now, if I remember correctly, memories can be... Well, okay, firstly, I definitely want to make note of this one because impulse feels like an annoying memory to try and have proc. I definitely want to keep that one close. But then again, okay, so then memory of impulse. How... I mean, it's useful because it's nectar. I can't complain about that. So that's probably a good reason to keep it in mind. Edict's liminal. It would be potentially my first strong moth skill. But again, it's also... It could also upgrade one of these knock skills as well. It's tough. Very tough. Alright, Alright, I actually quickly need the bathroom, so I'm gonna quickly put us on intermission, and I'll be back in a few minutes. One moment. Alright, I'm back. Let's get back into it. Alright, let's see what we can make use of now. So, okay, so now the question is, do we want to learn this or do we want to use this to upgrade a skill? I mean, if we learn it, we can just get more stats at this point. But I'm also aware that, we probably want to look to upgrade a few skills at least, especially if we want to start making more use of them. Don't have any 2 moth stuff at the moment. I have opinions on that, but I'd like to see what conclusions you come to. Yeah, well, that's the thing. Because I know if I learn all this stuff, I'm spreading myself thin, but I'm also aware that if I pass up the opportunities of skills, there's a chance I may not find copies of them. I'm sure there are multiple copies because otherwise this game would be impossible. Oh, cool. There's that memory I wanted. Cool. Yeah, there's got to be multiple copies of lessons. I just don't know if it's worth picking up like too many too early, especially if a lot of them overlap. Because I feel like getting like just one primary, like one primary skill for each aspect is probably the stronger way to go, I would think. Right, so we'll go soul. We want where is it? Soulless memory. Yep, soulless memory. Nice, cool. I don't even need a skill. I can just solve it now. Beautiful. That saves all my skills. Cause what are the things it can upgrade? It's moth and knock. So I could either upgrade the lockworks, or I could upgrade the rites of the roots. The problem is I've yet to find something outside of cutting grass that nectar can be used for. Note that different skills can craft different items though. Yeah, I have noted that. But then yeah, it just again depends on what items that there are to make at this stage. Granted, I should probably look to make an item or two. Like I could probably just use like Arab and this and make an item. Yeah, what? Yeah, I can make a tisane. Oh, interesting. It even says the skull level. If I had the flower, then it would be better. But yeah, no, definitely. I guess, yeah, let's just look for... I guess maybe I should just start crafting things. And just see what I can make. But yeah. I think at this stage, though, it wouldn't hurt to have just another skill, because that way we can just get some early stats and then maybe look to try and avoid duplicates where possible. So I think, yeah, we'll just learn this for now, and then we'll just, you know, maybe look in the short future to slow down on learning new things. That might just be a safer bet at this stage. Okay, Edicts Liminal. Precepts of limitation and division, established by the enigmatic conclave of hours, sometimes called the Chancel. Oh, cool, and this is a 2 moth. So this has now become my primary moth skill. Fantastic. Alright, and this is either Nyctomy or Scolicoscopy. So I could use it to put it on Nyctomy. Huh. Wait, so depending on where you put the skills on the skill tree, you also get different stats from them? I did not know that. We don't need more Arab. I will happily take some Fet. Yep, and different lore pieces. Ah. Interesting. Didn't know that. That's wild. It bothers me endlessly. Yeah, I can imagine if you're trying to like piece together everything from that, you'd go nuts. Yeah, okay, so depending on where you put things, new descriptions come through. Oh my god. That's wild. Okay, yeah, well, definitely putting this in Nyctomy because I want Fet. Fet I remember being quite good, especially for Rose, which is... We don't have a lot of Rose, so that helps. But yeah, that's... God, that... Oh, that absolutely blows my mind, because that just insanely, like, exponentially increases replayability. Luckily, I was fairly crazy already, but I do get the impression that my case is not an uncommon one among the player base. Oh yeah, no, I'm not surprised by that at all, because I've been keeping an eye on the wiki for this game, and seeing them try to, like, piece together, like, even just how to structure the wiki to make it, like, an organized fashion, they are struggling hard, and I know I shouldn't laugh, but it is kind of funny. It is kind of mean to be laughing at them, but, you know. The laughing is not at them, it's more with them, in a nervous fashion. Okay, so I actually use my Fet then to... I mean, yeah, this will be the last studying I do, so I'll just use my Fet and my Wist to to try and open this shipwrecked stuff, see what's in there. And I think honestly, probably we'll get one more day in game, and then we'll probably be due to. Oh, Witching Tisane is a drink. Mend a broken heart to color a pale soul. So I can brew endless drinks, you say? Oh, game, you have unlocked something you shouldn't have. I can make endless drinks. I can endlessly restore. Oh, this is powerful. This game has proven something really powerful right now. Okay, let's just get these done. But yeah, I think we'll give one more in-game day, and I think we'll call it for today because I still have stuff to do. Gotta do some shopping and clean up. Tall parcel, tightly wrapped in oilcloth. Needs another investigation to open. Okay, guess I'll do it. Crack open the container, delight in your discovery. Perfect. This and the book, we should be good. Let's see what the book entails first. Okay. Long dialogue between the Mountain Mother and the Vigilant Storm describes the ways in which both mountains and storms end and the protections they use against those ends. Mountain Mother and the Vigilant Storm. The Vigilant Storm, I'm trying to remember who that is. Is that's not the Thunder Skin, is it? It might be. Might be the Thunder Skin. Mountain Mother, I don't remember who that's meant to be. They're definitely both hours, I think, right? I think, yeah, because the Orchard Transfigurations are usually about the hours. But we must use the knife, said the lion-throned one, the noose, the flame, the waking word against those who are past the three-valve door. And so none may pass. That is our law and the law of the sun. Yep, so lion-throned one, so that's obviously the lionsmith. And yep, he's talking about the peacock door. He doesn't. They need to be careful about those who can pass through it because it is like, I guess, one of their last lines of defense. Lesson Magathine Mysteries. Oh, that's something. That looks like two hands holding a weird powder. Damn, though, that's something. Oh, is it worth picking that up as a lesson? Because what would that upgrade? That upgrade Desires and Disillusions. You could upgrade Sea Stories, which would get us a 3 moon, which would get us closer to unlocking more of our moon books. I'm gonna hold on to it for now, and I'm not gonna dedicate anything to it yet. It's a shame we're gonna burn through a lot of our memories, but to be honest, we've done pretty well with what we have. Like, it's a shame to pass up on rain, but nothing has come up that we can use it with. Interesting. Rose ship jam, plucked from wild roses. That's not a bad food item. Let's see. Where's a good place to place it? Yeah, on the dining room table of. Oh no, never mind. Can it not? Do we not have enough room on the dining room table for this thing? Probably not with the serpent milk there. Let's put the serpent milk on the edge. That should not be able to balance there. Just balancing right on the absolute edge of that cabinet. That falls on me in bed. I'm in trouble. Okay. Oh, this can be used as a nectar workstation. Ah. We may have stumbled across something yet. Question is, though, would I have enough? If I restored my health, I could. But no luck. Alright, well, if we get rain tomorrow, we'll definitely try it. Do you have anything else with heart, though? Good question. Are we talking in terms of soul? Are we talking in terms of skill? I don't have any skills with heart, but maybe it's good just for that reason. But again, we can figure that out the next day, I think. We've done all we can today, which is pretty good progress, regardless. But yeah, it is. I guess it makes sense then maybe yeah to try and get that skill because it is a hard skill. Right, let's see what does the weather bless us with today? Clouds, not as useful. Okay, so moon and moth, moon and moth. Hmm. I mean, yeah, it could be good to focus on sea stories. Like every skill we have at the moment has been dedicated except for leaves and thorns. Because we already have these two dedicated to Bosk, and I'd like to upgrade this eventually. Which will probably be what I'll do with other Grail skills, in all honesty. So yeah, maybe it is worth learning that, but we'll see. We'll figure out a plan in a moment. Jeez, I have almost all the elements of the soul. I'm only missing 2, which is impressive. Moving a lot quicker than I expected. Would considering a bee silk journal do anything? We would have put like a soul card in here. I would need a suitable... Oh, okay, so I can't do anything else with the book until I get the ink. Because, yeah, I remember it's like you have to write a dedication or something, right? Let's go to the Grail desk and we'll check. Do the Grail desk. Yeah, there's like something where you can write a dedication. But you need a lot. You need like 20, don't you? That was very weird. Not sure what happened there. Oh my god. Okay. Well, we're back now. I'm not sure what happened. I got an encoder error from OBS. So, that was definitely weird. Although something strange is happening because I'm looking at the back like in my task manager to see if something's going on, and my memory is like stupid high in terms of stuff. So I don't know if there's something going on. What the fuck is McAfee doing? Why are they doing? Oh, for fuck's sake! It's McAfee doing something. Jesus Christ. Can I tell it to fuck off for a second here? Hold on, I'm gonna just try and see if I can fix what the hell's going on. I don't know why my freaking antivirus is really trying to destroy my memory. I'm not sure what's going on. Okay, well for now I'll fix it after stream. At least I know what the problem is. God damn though, that sucked. Forces that to happen. Okay. Book of Hours, you want to open, please? Think even the game's not happy with me. This is not good. Oh boy. All right. What even happened? I genuinely do not even know. Okay, can I even still control the game? Can't even tell. I can somehow. It's just not appearing on my screen. I have completely black screen. Okay. Well, I think for now we may just call it there because I can't do anything. I'm trying to like look at my viewer playback to see if I can even see my cursor because I can't see it. Okay, I'm just gonna save and quit. I'm just gonna save and quit. I'm gonna leave game. I'll try opening it and we'll just see if it's happy now because I don't know what happened. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I don't even know how that happened. But yeah, something is not happening. Clearly my antivirus is doing something. I'm gonna have to check that because Jesus. It should not be taking up that much of my memory. What in the hell? Okay. Let's just open this again, see if I can just even get a screen. Well, I guess the scuff had to happen eventually. And I guess we hit a natural end to where we were. Okay. Continue. Let's hope it's saved where we were up to. Damn though. That was something. Alright. Are we back to where we were? Yes. Okay, so we didn't lose progress. Ah, that's a little frustrating though. Alright, well I think on that note, considering my encoder's not happy with me, I'm gonna call it there and I'm gonna try and figure out what's going on off stream. But yeah, I think with that, thank you all for coming. You've been a lovely audience this evening, even if you suddenly got cut off. To those watching the VOD either on Twitch or on YouTube, thank you for your time. I do appreciate it. Special thank yous, of course, go out to Tempest and to Rhabarber for popping in a chat and making this a fun time. And yeah, I guess with that, I don't even think I can even raid just because like there's no one here. I think everyone was like, oh shit, well stream's gone. So yeah, I think we'll just do a regular outro. So yeah, with that, thank you all for your time, and I'll see you whenever I'm next streaming. Yeah. Good night. Wrong button. God damn it. Jeez, I'm slipping on my own damn fingers. Alright, let's move to the right screen this time. And get this done properly. Okay, now properly. Good night.